I'll fight 1, 2, 3 of you. I don't care. I'm here for a fight.
Hey, KO, don't worry about Sammy, because I'm here too. You said you want my respect or my trust. What you say, man? Main event Jey Uso and Kevin Owens versus Judgment Day.
Let's do it!
Oh! KO and Jey Uso taking down the Judgment Day and agreeing to at least a soft alliance here tonight.
What on earth? Never saw that coming in a million years, Cole.
Let's make this match official. Can this alliance get along?
Yes, you pushed me to my limit. And you're a fantastic athlete. But you're disgusting, terrible fodder.
Oh, and Chad Gable's not going to take that. Gable went after Gunther, but the numbers game is just going to overwhelm Chad Gable.
Well, Chad Gable is going to have to take that and a hell of a lot more. Not a smart move at all. Some things you just have to let go.
And here comes Otis, Chad Gable's tag team partner in the Outlaw Academy, coming to his coach's aid, and now dumping it to the top rope, and it leaves Gunther alone. And now Gunther going after Otis, and Otis with clubbing blows now to the Intercontinental Champion, but down goes Otis. And now Gable again from behind.
Well, the champion is certainly not dressed to fight, but fight he will.
And now Kaiser back into the mix, along with Giovanni Vinci and Imperium having their way with Alpha Academy.
You might get a couple of shots in with Imperium. Oh, here we go.
Tommaso Ciampa with a steel chair in hand sends Imperium into retreat.
The hell has this got to do with Ciampa?
Once Jey Uso is in the Judgment Day, it's gonna be amazing. And there's not a thing that you can do about it.
Oh, well, of course he can. Right hand to Dominic. Now J.D. McDonough, who's still trying to get himself into the Judgment Day, going to attack Cody Rhodes as well. Double team by J.D. and Dominic.
J.D. McDonough has been as effective as they come, but not here tonight.
Oh, Cody Cutter! Crossroads! Come on, Dom, get up. One more for good measure, Cody. Crossroads!
I'll credit Chelsea Green. She's obviously a tag champion here in WWE. She is an A+ competitor when she stops competing.
And look at that. Shayna Baszler calls that the Exterminatus as she takes out Chelsea Green. I'll explain that move in a moment because I spoke to her about it earlier today. And now Baszler going right after Piper Niven, and Baszler and Niven exchanging blows. Green trying to get a cheap shot in from behind.
Niven as big a powerhouse as they come. I don't know if Baszler has any answers to this onslaught, but she might not need one.
And Zoe Stark comes in, and a kick to the face drops Piper Niven. And again, this alliance that seemed to be fostered last week continues now with Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler.
This is a permanent alliance. Women's division, beware.
And Piper Niven going to think twice about it and wait for another day.
Smart move by Piper Niven. You're not going to win that one.
You know, Shayna's finishing move she used there, the Exterminatus, that used to be Ronda Rousey's Piper's Pit. She said, I'm now the baddest woman on the planet.
Shinsuke, you want to play games? Let's play games. You want it?
You want the World Heavyweight Championship? Come and get it. You want to do this on your time? Well, there's no better time than right now. There's no better place than Norfolk, Virginia. Let's have ourselves a world title match.
Seth is fired up.
Go! Come on!
Rollins is ready for the appearance of Shinsuke Nakamura. That's Ricochet. Nakamura's beaten up.
Ricochet got in the face of Nakamura last week.
Seth, you have bad timing. I would fight you, but I thought you were not medically cleared, so I fought already. Right, Ricochet? So sorry. I will take your title. But not tonight. 言っただろおい。黙って待ってろ。だが。
Of the champion.
What the hell? Who the hell? Oh my goodness! The Annihilator! The irresistible force! Nia Jax is here! Nia Jax! From out of nowhere!
Nia Jax has just changed the complexion of this match.
Nia Jax taking out Raquel Rodriguez. Riptide by Rhea Ripley. Stacks up Raquel.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
Well, that was an epic battle for the ages, but the victory ended up as a layup for Rhea Ripley, thanks to Nia
And Nia Jax isn't done yet. First she went after Rodriguez, and now a headbutt to the champion Ripley. And Jax is laughing about it.
Jax is wrecking everything in sight.
The former women's champion, Nia Jax, with a massive leg drop to Rhea Ripley. And now Nia to the second row. Ripley goes splat. Jax makes it perfectly clear. I'm back. The champ's in my crosshairs.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.